Okay. All right, so I'm going to do that, Mandy. From here on, check and see if it works, okay? Check and see if it works from here on, and then we should be good, I think. If we didn't, it's ropes. But the reason this happened is because when I streamed Mario Party from my laptop, it ports my settings from this computer to that computer, but then if I change anything there, it changes stuff here, which is the issue. So I think I fixed it now, Mandy. You let me know. But if I didn't, I might have to go under the hood and figure it out later. And then I have to apologize to the VOD viewers. I might have to put a tweet out if we don't end up sorting it out. It's fixed in clips? Okay. Is it the whole thing or is it just from here on out? Do you know? All right, let me scroll up, chat. Because now the music should still be like not on stream, which is fine. Or not on VOD. That's not like the beginning of a future diss track. Which part, Jill? Oh, the looping. The looping. Yeah. About to make a whole song out of it. What are you chatting about? Cost. Before you joined, a lot of things. Then the audio issues had to work out. Checking VOD now. Thank you, Mandy. Appreciate you. You have the best mods. Honestly, the mods are incredible. The mods are amazing. Without the mods, I'd be nothing. I would have straight up not even noticed this as an issue before it was way too late. I thought there weren't VODs for the pad. I've been missing out all along. Oh, there's always VODs, Jay. There's always VODs. Did you lick the Liberty Bell? Taylor, I didn't. I know people were... A lot of people asking, you started this. Of course, if you don't know, it's a How I Met Your Mother reference. I did not lick the Liberty Bell, but I thought I would reply and say it tastes like pennies, but then I thought I'd be lying. But no, I didn't. I did take a picture with it, though. Hold on. Liana and I took a picture with the Liberty Bell. Look at us hanging out at the Liberty Bell. Or by the Liberty Bell, rather. Not at the Liberty Bell. All right. We don't need to talk about football, Taylor. The football is not important right now. It's a time about family and friends. Football does not matter until United stop losing every game. Okay? We beat City. I will have that at least. Why, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, chat. Any kitty updates since even though I haven't been home? So 0 kitty updates. I can tell you this. They're happy. They're sleeping. They're chilling. Pearl typically is a panicky one and gets very like scared after we come back and hides. Did not have that this time around, which was great. All right. Where's the next question in the forum? That's the question now. And that question is... Any New Year plans? I'm going to be here with y'all. So, spoiler alert. New Year's Eve, we're going to be rocking it together, chat. We're going to ring it in together. Were there any train-related mishaps or stories from your trip? That always seems to be at least one. Thankfully, no. When I travel with Leah, first of all, we drove there. The only train we took was into downtown Philly, so that went smoothly. And even the car ride, everything went smooth. This was a very smooth trip for us. Very, very smooth. So, you know. Let's see. Baniel, thank you for the follow and the first time chat. Could you watch my 1-minute comedy short film that won a Golden Delta? Honestly, Baniel, I do appreciate you asking first. I would like to respectfully, though, decline. Since I typically will not watch or check out any content that I can't proofread ahead of time, if that makes sense. Especially when it's a source that I don't know. But I'm happy for you, okay? That I can say, and you know, if you stick around, appreciate it. If not, it's all cool. I fully get the grind. But yeah, more than likely to be here with you celebrating New Year's Eve. Love that, Amy. Well, everyone's welcome. Everyone is welcome. Sunshine, appreciate the prime. So I'm gonna get one of these. I do appreciate you using it on me. Welcome back for your 3rd month. Sunshine __ D. Just dropping to say loving your day by day cast reviews. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate that. I'm happy you've been enjoying them, man. I'm happy. It's going to be a fun season. I'm very excited now with seeing this cast more and more. And hey, there's plenty of podcasts to come still. Liverpool keep winning 2. Good night. All right, Taylor. You know what? For your sake, listen, I know we're supposed to be mortal enemies, Liverpool United and all that. I still would rather y'all win the Prem over City. So that's good. And I don't think Arsenal's going to catch up to you. So you're fine. You're okay, I think. But we'll see. All right, where were we? Okay. Hey, Pooya. Happy holidays and New Year 2025. Happy New Year 2025 to you too. VOD is unfortunately muted until you made the switch. Sending you the timestamp for the VOD when it's unmuted in the DMs. Sounds good. But Mandy, it's fine after that, right? So we fixed the issue, which is great. That was the huge part, is fixing the issue. So I'm happy about that. They don't move me first time in a long time. I've been confident. That's awesome. That is awesome, Taylor. Okay. So we fixed the issue, which I think that's the key thing. We do unfortunately have an hour of muted content. So I'm gonna put out a tweet, I guess, of to let people know, or a tweet, I mean a post on Blue Sky, that the first hour's muted. I went to the Steelers game, guys. It sucked, but it was fun. Hey, as long as you had fun, Sunshine, that's all that matters, really, and honestly. VOD viewers get to vibe out to our out of context chat. Honestly, it's like, imagine they interpret what happened though. Accidents happen, just glad it's fixed. I agree. This would have been tragic. Like, obviously it's tragic for the VOD, but also it makes the last pad of the year very exclusive affair for that first hour, because only 150 of you will ever know what was said in that first hour. But I was about to say, if it was for Goose Goose, it would have been worse, because then that VOD is complete. I can't even, if it was a good lobby, like, goodbye. So, but thankfully, because the next Goose Goose isn't going to be until January 5th. So we would have caught it by then. But you know what I mean? I'm convinced some people are bad luck travelers. Every time I travel with my aunt, my flight gets delayed, canceled. When I fly with anyone else or by myself, it's good. More than 3 can't be a coincidence. More than 3, that is a lot. I agree with you, Icepeg. That's just an unlucky person, I think. But yeah, we do love the VOD viewers. Chat, if there's a VOD viewer who's watching this deep, first of all, at me on socials, let me know. But throw some lesson 2s in for the VOD viewers out there. All right. So this question asker said, I'm launching my podcast this coming year and looking to streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Any advice? I have a baseline of advice. First of all, I love giving advice about this. This is my passion. So, and I feel confident in what I do. So I'm happy to pass on the knowledge. Let me just lower the music a little bit. I feel like I don't want it to be distracting to y'all. And it might have been. So I apologize. My number one advice is get a good microphone for podcasting. For podcasting, you need a good mic. That is the number one thing you need, is a good microphone. If your audio is good and your content is good, that is a lethal combination. But if your content is good and your audio is bad, you're going to lose people early. So get a good mic. And microphones are, depending on how you look at it, relatively inexpensive nowadays. The one that a lot of the podcasters use, the one I use when I'm traveling, is about $70. It might be cheaper now. It's an Audio Technica mic. Very good. I vouch for it. And it's USB, so you don't have to do any extra stuff. Like, this one is a more higher price point mic that I have now for this setup, but also I do this, like, you know, full time. And for a lot, just streaming and pod and all, you know. But, you know, that mic was doing fine. I was like, oh, I can get an upgrade. I got an upgrade, kind of thing. The second thing is, do not be dissuaded or demotivated by numbers. I think the biggest thing that causes people to tap out or give up is the views, and using views as a measure of success. The reality is, when I started streaming, I didn't know what to expect. I had no idea what the reception was going to be. And I will be the first one to admit, I think I came in at a lucky time for streaming. But I still didn't have the success I have now when I first started. Obviously, everything's to scale. But I liked what I was doing. And as long as you have passion for what you're doing, as long as you believe the content is good, and you have the time to give room to that passion, to grow it, to work on it, run it. Just run it. As long as you're having fun, you know, similar to what I said earlier about who went to the game, and Sunshine went to the football game, and The game sucked, but they had fun. That's all that matters. Having fun is the number one thing to for these things. So as long as you're having fun, it'll translate to the content. And obviously numbers, engagement, views, like these things drive up, and they're good if you know they come, but they're not the be all end all for content. They just are not. I think there's a lot of underrated content creators out there who are undiscovered or not discovered that have great content. So it's absolutely important. And then I'm very passionate about this. Can you tell? I really care. So the reason I bring these things up is because these have been things that have been hurdles to me. The numbers, looking at the views, worrying about that stuff, that has gotten in my way in the past. So I don't want it to get in the way of other people. And then if you're doing streaming, because you mentioned you might want to do some streaming on YouTube, Twitch, a good camera is needed, but you don't need, like, I have a proper camera, a mirrorless camera that I'm using. You don't need this. A webcam that does like 1080p will do great. A Logitech C920 is kind of the starter camera I would recommend. And I believe that's like 40-50 bucks now. Hold on. Logitech C920. Yeah, Logitech C920 is $59.70 and it does full HD 1080p. It'll honestly be a great starter cam. Someone in the chat said, what was the microphone specifically? Let me look it up for you. Yeah, Audio-Technica AT. Okay, it's not this one, but honestly, this one will be fine. Audio-Technica AT 2020 is not a bad shout if you want to go that route. I'm trying to see the specific one I have and I would use when I'm traveling. Oh, there we go. The ATR 2100X. Audio-Technica ATR 2100X is $48 right now. And if you listen to like the latest 90 Day Fiance pod, that's the mic I'm using while traveling and it sounds phenomenal. So I recommend. All right, let me catch up with you in the chat real quick before if I think of any advice, I'll give you more. Just get started. You learned so much along the way too, so starting is hugely excited for you. Mandy is not wrong. I did a lot of research before starting streaming. I looked up a lot of different content creators. I looked up what like the Twitch culture was like. I studied up on tips for OBS. I studied up on tips for stinger transitions, for titling. Like I studied more than I needed to. But hitting the start button is the hardest thing you can do. It really is. I thought about wanting to stream in 2019, like early 20, like January of 2019. I didn't start streaming till June of 2020 because every time I would think about doing it, I always found a reason to back out of it. So if you have the passion, if you're ready, hit start and don't look back. And ultimately just do it as long as you're having fun. And as long as that's happening, it's a good spot to be in. If possible, build up a small backlog in case something happens. It's hard to want to keep a podcast on my feed if the person keeps starting and stopping. Consistency is key. Obviously, scheduling is important. I think sticking to a schedule is very important. I think it's a thing that loses a lot of streamers along the way is the lack of a consistency. I think for me, for example, even when I can't produce the third stream of the week, I will always have the 2 streams guaranteed. Even if I am traveling, I try and keep that up as well. Because it's important to always, you're giving your audience content. They're expecting content. You don't owe content, but if you want to do right by them who are giving you your time, give them the content like they're expecting. You know what I mean? Okay, let me scroll up real quick. I'm catching up with you, Chad. I'm a little bit behind right now. What's the mic brand? Okay, yeah, there we go. But yeah, Audio-Technica ATR 2100, AT2100X, something like that. It's funny too with talking about the lore tonight because so many things in this community and others are things that just happen with the interaction. So much that you can't explain. Just creating a good community can go so far too. We have a lot of lore and jokes because we made it that, and it was a lot of silly things along the way. Pooya going for it and having fun brought a lot of us together, and that means just as much as the tech slice setup, in my opinion. Mandy, you are so goddamn lovely. Thank you so much for that. I've said this. We're so blessed to have the community we do, and I have found so many friends through doing this. I know a lot of friends have found each other through coming through the community. And I'm grateful that I've been able to play a part in that and to, culminate this lovely community. So many of the things y'all want to see on stream have been some of the best parts on stream. Some of the things that you've pestered me for. Hey, Pooya, play the quarry. We played the quarry. Good ass time. Yeah. Like, it's amazing what can happen once you press start stream. You never know. And if I didn't just take the plunge, June 2020, none of this would be here right now. I wouldn't be on the brink of a 200th lobby for Goose Goose. I wouldn't have. I'm in a position where I've become really close friends with a lot of podcasters that I would not be talking to this regularly if not for the fact that we started playing games together during the 2020s. So, he has good insight on the tech, so that's helpful. That's so helpful. It's a huge balance. It really is. It really is. I think learning about the tech stuff is very important. Like, I'm relatively technologically, I would say, advanced. I know a lot about a lot, but even then I still needed a lot of help. So YouTube is a huge resource. Aside from just looking at drama content and mukbangs and react content and let's plays, YouTube has so much information. There are so many content creators out there that are looking to help you with your streaming journey. Off the top of my head, Harris Heller is a great resource. He does a lot of content talking about settings, optimizing tech, optimizing gear, tech setups, and also has a library of copyright-free music that he has headlined that you can use for streaming that will not get flagged. That's just one. There's many more that I've watched in my time. Do you think about just doing YouTube? What made you go into the Twitch space? Okay, so Icepeg, the thing was, I didn't want to do edited videos. I felt like my personality matches the live thing more, where I'm a little bit more unscripted, I'm a little bit more off the cuff. I can be organized, but I can't do structure like that. Think of, like, for example, the 24-hour stream is organized in that I plan out from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. we're doing this, from 2 to 4 we're doing this, but then the rest of the structure is kind of free flowing. Whatever happens. That works for me better. I gel better with that, where it's a little bit more improvised, a little bit more just you go along and you see where the road takes you. That's more me. I feel like doing YouTube with where you have to edit and stuff, I become a bit of a perfectionist, and then I become lazy, and then I become anxious, and then I don't do it. Whereas with streaming, yes, going live was hard, but it's a lot easier knowing that, okay, I've said I'm putting this out, it's coming out now, and I gotta go. And then I get in the zone. So that's kind of where that happened. And the first podcast I did was So You Think You Can Podcast, Sunshine. I know you asked earlier. I'm catching up, Chad. I'm a little behind here. Get good, Pooya. Did I say get good? Pooya's brought so many people together. I learned so much about that in Tay's stream on Monday. Hey. And that's the other thing. I know that there's been a lot of people, a lot of viewers who eventually, and I'm not saying that they started streaming as a result of this stream, not by any means, but I know that there's a lot of people who were viewers of mine who since then have started streaming themselves and have found a lot of joy in doing so, have created their own lore, their own communities, and it's so lovely to see, and it's so great. And then they pull up to the chat, and I'm like, hey, that's my fellow streamer right there. What's good? I bought my setup desk chair, and I'm awaiting arrival. I'll likely rebound at some point this year. Because love, good luck to you. You got this. No crying in the club is you got this. But hey, if you want to cry, that's all cool too. Only up confidence walk. That's right. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Exactly. You can go live on YouTube too, though, right? Yes. Now YouTube streaming is also a thing you can do. Oh, was the question why did I pick Twitch and not YouTube to stream? Was that it? And I took it more of a why did I choose to do Twitch? Oh, okay, maybe that's what it was. Why am I streaming on Twitch, not YouTube? So for me, it was very easy because YouTube for discoverability is a lot harder because YouTube is a video platform first. If you've noticed, unless this is a YouTuber whose videos you watch, if you go on the YouTube front page, you're not going to see who's live at the moment unless it's someone you engage with a lot. So for me, the two YouTube streams I would see on my front page when I would click it are Ludwig and RHAP. I don't see any other streamers there unless I'm like absolutely looking for them. Twitch is a lot easier for discoverability, for one. Two, I think to this day, Twitch has the better interface for streamers. I think Twitch has the better chat. I think Twitch has the better VOD system. And I think the UI is better on Twitch than I do on so have I been saying Twitter? I meant Twitch. YouTube, the one place YouTube is better is that I feel like YouTube's VOD viewing is better, because if there's a live stream, you can just scroll back right then, scrub on the main page, and just you're there. You're at the next thing. You can rewind back and watch. But I think in every other aspect, Twitch is better for streaming specifically. Shout out to Dak as well, helping out with getting your tech together when you first started as well on the Discord. Jill, Dak was everything in the beginning. Dak volunteered to help me from day dot. Dak helped me set up for any GameCube emulating we did, the early Mario parties we did with the mods. That was all Dak set up. The Discord was created by Dak from the ground up. As in, Dak said, just create it, hand me the keys, I'll do the rest, and did do the rest. The reason we were able to launch the Discord as fast as we did was because Dak was on it. And like Mandy and Liv literally run that Discord so nicely. They run so many activities. They keep it on so many things that I'm out of the loop on. And I'm in the Discord daily at this point. I'm like in there quite often. And still things will happen that I don't know about because of how well they've culminated. I cannot stress this enough, chat. There are a lot of streamers out there who have like 10 moderators, 12 moderators. I have a small handful from the beginning that I've kept, and without them, I'd be lost. Absolutely lost. Shout out to the mods, yo. And so let's rewind on the tips real quick before we move on. If you're doing podcast audio only, good microphone is the number one priority for tech side. Number one priority for creative side is do a bit of research if you need to, and then just hit start. That's the main thing. For podcasting, the other tip I'll give you is in the early goings, listen back to your podcast. I know some people don't like listening to themselves. This might be like narcissistic. I love listening to myself. I love the content I do. So I listen to all my podcasts. Not anymore, because now I would never be able to keep up. But I used to listen to every podcast appearance I did. I learned a lot about myself. I could catch myself doing filler words that I wanted to like stop using. It made me more cognizant of the ums and the gaps and how I would tackle a gap. I've become better at that as well, because filling in a silence is not always good. It depends on how you're filling it. So stuff like that, learning about that is good. I think use Audacity if you're editing. That's definitely a good recommendation for you if you're editing offline. Audacity can be both complicated and simple to use, but the simple tools, they're very easy to get on board with. I still, to this day, I think I'm one of the few podcasts on RHAP that I edit my podcast before I send it in. I send them the finished project to upload, basically. So, and then, yeah, honestly, don't be shy to ask for advice, me or anybody else. Check out content creators for inspiration. I watched a lot of Twitch on the come up. I even now get a lot of inspiration from other streamers when I watch them to, come up with new ideas. And a lot of YouTube videos have a lot of good advice for you out there. Sally, I understand that, and I wish everyone else did have mods like me, but hey, Not everyone can have that, you know? Wow, AZ. Wow. I was playing with Audacity today for a problem. I got incredible, Mandy. On the same page, as always. And that is so clutch for editing on pauses and sounds. I think you've mentioned that before. It was so helpful. Yes. So the one thing I do love that I've learned how to do, and I do it for every podcast I edit, is you know how sometimes you'll have like a little bit of an extra noise in the background? There's a setting where you can scroll over one instance of that. So let's say like this noise. You can go into Audacity, find one instance of that, highlight it, get the noise profile, and then remove that noise from the entire podcast. So the extra background noise, gone immediately. Immediately. Do you watch all the Goose Goose VODs? I can say, Sally, I've watched a decent amount of them, but not anymore. I used to be very much watching everything I do. I don't do that as much anymore. But that's a great way to learn and grow. Crazy question, but how the heck did you test your audio when you got started? Through Audacity. For audio, it was Audacity. Because I would record, I would listen. I'm like, okay, that's the right setting. That sounds good. And with like a mic like an Audio Technica, there's not a lot of like finicking you can do with it. There's not a lot of settings you can change. So it's relatively straightforward. But yeah. You can use Audacity easy for that. Any tips for creating a healthy work-life balance in the new year, especially when folks you work with, sometimes in a car, boat, hotel with these folks for weeks at a time, you hang with outside of work? I have a hard time leaving things at the door and find it difficult to form boundaries, hoping to be able to create more healthy boundaries and in turn better mental space in the new year. Okay, so I understand what you're asking. You're saying with regards to like friendships in the workplace, how do you balance friends with the workplace versus being at work? This is easy. Well, that's a lie. Let me not say it's easy after you just mentioned that it's a bit of a struggle. The advice is easy, I guess, in theory. For example, not only did I become good friends with people at work at the bagel place, I pushed and put together an intramural football / soccer team that we started meeting up once a week to play soccer. And that really brought us together. It was a good time. There was some drama in the friend group, of course. Like, you know, some people were dating, they break up. That's a little bit messy. Some people are better friends than others. Some people like hang out like more with each other than the others do. But I think what helped for me personally was when I'm at work, I'm focusing on work. We'll have our little in-jokes, we'll laugh. But I was like, I'm going to hang out with this person later. I don't need to focus on this right now. Think of it similarly to when you had your best friends or your friends in school and you're in the class. Obviously, a lot of us, you know, we could slack off or talk to friends and stuff. But I would treat it as such where I'm like, okay, I'm here. Focus on the class, focus on the task at hand, and then we'll hang out later. I do this similarly with, you know, depending on the podcast a little bit, some of them as well, where it's like, okay, we're here to do live feed updates. Let's get the live feeds done. I can ask you that question I have later. You know what I mean? But you mentioned leaving things at the door you have difficulty with. I think if you try and reframe it a little bit like it's a school thing, you're like, oh, I have to pay attention now. I'll hang out in a second. That's not a bad way to be. Also, if someone is starting with podcasting and Twitch streaming, OBS or Streamlabs can be a trip. Watching other streamers and create a network can help a lot with figuring them out. I did all my OBS setups doing a step-by-step follow from a YouTube video, which there's a lot of those, chat. If you just go on to YouTube right now and you just look up something, you look up OBS setup for streaming, set OBS settings for streaming. Okay, just search up OBS settings for streaming. The first guy does best OBS studio settings for streaming in 2024. And he walks through everything of like, what do you need your output to be, your audio, with regards to your internet speed, what's the best settings for that? And you'll get everything sorted. You know, this guy, and I've watched some of this guy's clips for some stuff. Watch this guy. See pause. But yeah, YouTube videos help. What is the benefit of OBS? Well, you need OBS to stream. It's better than using like the Twitch main, because I feel like there's more settings to do with it. Also, if you end up multi-streaming, you can go through an OBS, which is better. OBS is also what a lot of people use to record stuff for like YouTube gameplay and stuff. That's where you record a lot of stuff. So 6,000 bitrate, hell yeah, Nagelrock. Learning what your internet speed is and what your limitations are. If you can get 6,000 bitrate, that's good. But if you don't have internet that's that fast, you can lower it. But learning that stuff is good. I tried OBS once for Blonde Clock Tower Avatar before they made that easy, and I got completely lost. It can be very intimidating, like Mandy said at first, but once you look through the settings and you watch a couple of these videos, it becomes a little less intimidating. Like before, if this the audio is not coming in the Twitch stream happened before, like 2 years ago, I would have been panicking. I would have ended stream to figure it out. I was able to sort it out. So OBS is essential, basically. Yes, OBS is the main software you need to stream. That's what I have open right now to be able to stream to y'all. And so that was that question. Next question is loading. Can you explain how the Traitors is a fair game? The Traitors get to kill without consequences and even gets to recruit to make a smokescreen. It doesn't seem that hard to find a gullible person and marinate them fully compared to the faithful Simon to blindly trust someone. I think that when you put it like that, obviously, yes, the Traitors is not a fair game. But I would argue that I don't think anyone has ever said the Traitors is a fair game. The name of the show is The Traitors. So by nature, the Traitors are the main characters of the show, right? However, I would also say that it's very easy for us to say, oh, the Traitors get all the goodies and they're easy living. I think what we don't notice is it's incredibly hard to, in the real time, marinate people while hiding your identity, while overcoming the guilt of the emotions you're making everybody else feel, while fighting accusations, while trying to, if you're a fidgeter like me, you're trying not to fidget, all of that. Like there's so much more that goes into it. So I think while it is an easier role, or it is the more advantageous role because you can kill without consequences, because you can recruit to make smoke screens, I think that also makes it so that you have more hurdles to run. Some people are mentally good in doing that and being able to hide it. But there's also a reason why we've seen so many Traitors fail at doing this and doing well. So I think some people, it's a lot easier said for them than others. But I also don't think it's a fair game. And I'm fine with that. I don't think it needs to be a fair game. Because I think the other side of the coin is, well, there's only 3 of them. And everybody else is not a traitor. So, But I think even the killing without consequences, I would argue that some people you kill and it just leads back to you and you're screwed, right? I think that's possible. I think sometimes if you kill the wrong person, people are like, why didn't you get murdered? You must be bad. And that happens. But again, they still have the huge advantage because at the end of the day, no matter how their skill level is, they're guaranteed to survive half the eliminations in the round, in the murders versus the banishments, right? So they have that going for them. But yeah, no, it's not a fair game because they are the main heroes. All right. Would you rather eat a chicken bake with the Costco guys or drink Prime with Logan Paul? I would rather eat a chicken bake with the fucking Costco guys, okay? Because at least to my knowledge, the Costco guys are not transphobic. They are not pieces of shit. They're just annoying. And I can deal with annoying and like eat a chicken bake. And they're like, what are they? Father, son, right? Okay. It's like, yeah, they're a little annoying, but we'll be okay. You know what I mean? I don't know how Suri did it incredible. Honestly, can OBS stream with wireless cams now? Yes, NYC Tours. Actually, when I did my cooking stream, I set up my phone wirelessly to be my webcam for one of my POVs. So yes. Stream is all built off the OBS open source code. So I think if it's this versus that, I like OBS. Yeah. Like Streamlabs is built upon OBS, which OBS is the foundation and is, I think, a lot more, I want to say easier, because I think the whole Streamlabs thing is meant to be, it's easier to stream, but I think OBS is more simpler. And I think depending on your computer, Streamlabs can be more of a, because there's more stuff added onto it, OBS takes less strain on your computer as well. Totally easier said than done building a network, so I don't mean that as an easy answer, but I've learned so many little things I'd never been able to Google just by seeing someone find a solution. A lot of it is kind of complex specific. Even if you don't have that, trial and error is always a great way to go, and just continuing to do it. This is true. What was this? What was it? What was this in response to, Mandy? No Pooya coin rug pull scheme? No, I'm not doing no crypto pump and dumps. Thank you. Is Liver Mandy here? Yes, I believe so, Damien. What's up? All right, next question, chat, is, do you watch basketball? I used to watch basketball a lot closer, especially when I was involved, when I was in my fantasy basketball league with my roommates. We've not done that in over 4 years now. And as a result, I've not been keeping up, chat. And also my team has been doing pretty poorly, which also, you know, I'm not watching a lot. I watch highlights here and there, but by no means am I tapped in like that. I'm still finding out about players that have moved in the last 3 or 4 years that I was like, oh, that person's in Sacramento, right? There's like, nope, they've moved there. They moved 3 seasons ago, kind of thing. I said earlier that watching other streamers was a good way to help with starting streaming. Just expanding on it. Yes. I think, Mandy, it's good. It's kind of like a Pinterest thing, right? Where you can see, you can get like inspiration. I've gotten inspiration like, ooh, that's a fun little like notification thing, or that stinger looked sick. Stuff like that, I think, is huge. I think, you know, someone who's in our circles, the lovely Glances, a very rare situation when you catch Glances streaming, but Glances is by far the most inspirational streamer to me. He's so creative. He finds so many new things to try out, and it's always a delight getting to watch him when I can. So streaming for that regard is good for inspiration on like additions to your stream, but also it's good for content as well. Watching other people stream, you're like, ooh, that was a fun collab. I wonder if I can do something like that, or I wonder if I could do something a little bit, you know? I only stream a tiny little bit, but I toy with it for funsies, and I've learned so much from my friends. So that's where I'm coming from. It's true, Mandy. It's very true. Have you watched Taskmaster? I've have like half of a season. I haven't watched a lot of it, but I do like it. It's fun. What's the most expensive stadium food/drink you've purchased? I bought a beer that was like $14, and once I paid for it, it didn't hit the same. You know what I mean? I've never really bought a lot at a stadium before, just because typically I would eat beforehand, so it would mostly be like, let me get a beer or a second drink kind of thing. Do you know the true meaning of Christmas? I would say I do not, Papaya. I don't think I would know. 14, I'll come to a game in NYC. It'll run you like 17 at least. Papaya, what are you watching, my friend? Papaya, close that browser. It is not even midnight yet, Papaya. Turn off that content, my friend. What you got on the second monitor, Papaya? $17 for, yeah, I mean, Sam, I've talked about this on record. That going to the like doing the events in New York has been a very, very wild situation for me. I think the one I remember very well is in the when we went to the after party for Survivor 47. I came in late, right? Because Liana wasn't feeling well, so I dropped her off, and then I Ubered back to the venue alone, and I was like, shit, I'm like, I think everyone's a little bit waved. I got to catch up a little bit. So I went up to the bar and I was like, can I get a double Tito seltzer? And he was like, well, we don't got Tito. Would Grey Goose work? And I was like, okay. In back of my head, I'm like, what's it going to be like $10 more? I'm like, fuck it. Like, whatever. It'll be fine. It was $44 before tip. It was $44. Listen, I know I'm out of the Nuggets game. You know how many Nuggets $44 could get you? I could do a fucking family meal of 5 people with $40 for Nuggets. 44 buckaroos, chat. When I tell you, that was the most sobering drink I've ever had, and it was a goddamn double. Goddamn double. Jen Rod, stay with the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Welcome back for your 12th month here with us, and thank you for using your one Prime sub here. Thank you. $40 per chicken nugget? Absolutely not. What kind of caviar-ridden nuggets? Popcorn chicken as a play next time? I think I could do 100 popcorn chicken. Way easier, right? Because I feel like depending on where you're getting your nuggets from, especially like a McDonald's nugget, I think it's like 2 popcorn chicken per nugget. So, have you had the Taco Bell chicken nuggets? I did not know Taco Bell does chicken nuggets, Mandy. I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest. Walling, appreciate that. But yeah, it depends on your chicken nugget dealer. This is true. Your connect. So the next question is, who is winning RHAP Traitors? I talked about this a little bit. I think it'll all depend on who the Traitors are, who the Faithfuls are, before I can give you an official prediction. I feel like it'll be tough for Traitors to run it back. I think, doing it in the game is one thing, but doing it in the other is a whole other thing. Speaking of RHB Traitors, though, Chad, I have a question for you. Remember how in the last RHAP Traitors, Rob dressed up in a bunch of different costumes? What are some fun costumes you would, if you had a chance to tell Rob, you're like, hey, Rob, get this costume. What are some fun costumes you think Rob could or should get? And hey, I might be able to run a couple of these up the old flagpole and see if we can get him to do it. Drag. I don't think Rob can do quick drag, Jay, in the middle of a quick outfit changes. A cheese ball. Izzy's piggy costume's a good one, I think that's a good shout. That's doable. Boston Rob, I mean, we just need to get him a little bee hat, right? And we're halfway there. He did Allen costumes last time. It's time for Korean costumes. Your lumberjack fit so he can be like Fergus. I love that. And we get him a little beard. A lumberjack fit would, honestly, I mean, I feel like he has a lumberjack fit in his closet, for sure. Yeah, kilt would be tough to pull off just because we can't get him, I guess he'd have to stand up, but also he's going to give us free feet content. A second Boston Rob and Piggy Izzy, but I want to see it, Jay. I know, Jay, I get it. The star headband from the season 3 promo. I will send you inspo pics. I need it. Mandy, please send me the inspo pics. Please, please, please. A wig for the different hosts of all the Traitors versions. The thing is, he's not going to know much about the international ones to do the likenesses there. Parvati headbands, I think he should definitely get a Parvati headband or two. For sure. How would he dress up for New Zealand? Ooh. The French maid punishment from BB Can 3. Damn, Skarkel with a deep cut. So let me tell you the number one outfit that I've told Rob he should do. And again, chat, as you know, digital NDA, so you cannot disclose this. And if anything, if not for my sake, good night, Damien. If not for my sake, let the people get a little surprised. Let them be blindsided. But I was like, surely you got to get a ray gun outfit. Right? Like, surely you got to get the Australian Olympic breakdancing outfit. Bowie Jane is on this cast. You got to get it. So that's the number one recommendation I've had. And I just think it'd be funny if he did some of the dance moves. Or punishment costume in BB26. Were there a lot of punishment costumes? There was like the microchip thing at the beginning. Oh, there was the Tucker one where he was like a robot assistant thing. Right? RGB Traitors is January 4th, Polly, at noon. Please show this to Rob. Alan coming iconic roles. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Spice World, X-Men, X2 X-Men United, Josie and the Pussycats, Cabaret, the L Word, Schmigadoon. Is that a show? It looks like a show. GoldenEye. All right, man. Rob, pick a couple of these, Rob. A Sabrina Carpenter costume. An Ainsley costume could be doable. Ooh, a Suri robe is great. I like that. All right, that's a bunch of good ideas, chat. If you think of any more, let me know. Feel free to throw them in at any time. Have you ever watched Dancing with the Stars? I've never watched Dancing with the Stars. The only dance-based show that I've watched is So You Think You Can Dance. And even then, I've not watched it extensively. I watched it back in the day. And then I obviously covered The Masked Dancer. So there was that. Someone said you never played Blood on the Clock Tower in Dwight's Saturday lobby because it's too early on Pooya time zone. Is that real? No, it's on. I'm on the same time zone as Dwight. I'm East Coast, and I've played before. I've just not played in a minute. It's twofold, chat. Number one is, I guess for Pooya time zone, the joke could be that I wake up late. Especially Saturdays are like my sleep-in day because I'm typically up really late, and during the week I sleep late and I wake up super early. Like for context, last night I slept 5 a.m., woke up 10 a.m., and I've been up since. The day before I slept at 6 a.m., woke up 9:30, and I was awake the rest of the night. So I don't sleep a lot. So Saturdays have kind of been my catch-up day. That's one. And then the second reason, well, I don't stream it because I mentioned I don't really think I need to stream it, if that makes sense. But if I'm awake long enough and I've had a coffee, I'm down. It's just that the last like 2 or 3 times that I've been invited and I could have done it is I woke up at like 12:30. I went for a walk. By the time I go home, it's 1:30. I'm making my coffee. I'm still like half asleep. So I'm like, I'm not in the headspace to do it. And then the other thing is that Liana and I will typically do date days on Saturday. So if you see Liana there and I'm not there, know that I'm home just not playing. But if you see neither of us there, it's because we usually have a date day, if that makes sense. Gonna be a robe with a hood. Well, I've got my Traitors cloak. Saul Penny, I love it. A Saul style vest. Yes, a vest with nothing else on. Book it. Book it. Book it. My hours are the same as yours, Pooya. People love to give a shit. Oh, for sure. For sure. Do you feel good on that much sleep? Honestly, I feel great. I'm not groggy. I'm not like tired. It's like a pocket of time a day that I feel like I really want to take a nap is like between 7 and 8 p.m. But as long as I weather that storm, I'm fine again. Like today, we're good. We're chilling. Sally, I don't know what that is. The Solvest might get Robin in the Zaddy's 226 calendar. Would love to see it. Melissa, thank you for the 50 months here with us. Appreciate you, Melissa. Hope y'all have been enjoying your night. Sorry, I'm late. Hey, better late than never, Melissa. Welcome in. Melissa, normally I'd say the VOD is right there for you. I had a bit of a technical issue earlier that I did not catch until late. The first hour of the VOD does not have audio. But, you know, the rest were good. Star Headband, Alan Pick Sent. I saved this for a reason. Mandy, it was almost meant to be, you know? Oh my God. If we can procure that, Mandy, that would be sick. Wait, sorry. Did you send a link with it? Oh, Mandy, you are incredible. You are absolutely incredible. Legend. Change your name from Like a Mandy to Like a Legend because that's what you are, Mandy. That is incredible. Oh, it's one of Friday night's anthems. It's Cardigan by Window Kid. Can we see the incredibleness? Yes, let me pull it up. Turn it up. All right, hold on. I'm pulling this photo up for y'all. Why is this not working? All right, now this browser extension is not working. What? Is it because it's not in like... Okay, I don't know what I've done. I can't open it right now. But wait, I can put the link in the chat, right? Hold on, I can put the link in the chat. All right, there we go. Yo, Joro, welcome in. Joro, is it Joro or Yoro? Feel free to tell me. Can you open the Discord pic in a browser? I can, but it won't show. My thing isn't opening, so I'll just put it in the chat for y'all. Right, I can do that. It'll work. Or will it not work? Or you're not meant to show the extension? Pronounce the J. You got it, Joro. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, please put it in an Imgur link, Mandy, if you can. Sorry for the tech issues, chat. You know, just a professional streamer giving advice, but then struggling a little bit here. Chilling. Love to hear it, Joro. Love to hear it. I'll always be tuned into Alan giving up the beret fashion look. Honestly, I love how fashion forward every host of the show is. Absolutely love it. Just watch the new Brawl on Clock Tower. Hey, Jordan, that's awesome. Don't feel free to, you know, hang out. Of course, I'm happy you found us, happy you followed here, but please don't give away any spoilers since a lot of us haven't watched it, including this guy. Please. But I've heard it's good, is all I've heard, which is great. What's your go-to McDonald's order? Is the next question in the form. Got you, no spoilers. Appreciate it, Joro. It's perfect that way because we get experience on what can happen during a stream. Maybe going to troubleshooting kit. Kelly Kid, I like the spin on that. Thank you for that. All right, there we go. Mandy has posted it. This is the one that Mandy wants us to get, Rob, which I think would be sick actually if he would get it. So the next question is your McDonald's go-to order. So I don't really go to McDonald's often at this point in my life. I'll be honest, most of my McDonald's orders are like late night after an event, after a bar club meal. But typically I overindulge, which is a Big Mac meal, large fries, a drink, of course, Coke with no ice. That's typically how I roll. And then I'll get a cheeky 10-piece on the side as well. And like more often than not, I don't eat all of it, but I don't mind because like I'm very much a sharer when it comes to food, especially when I'm like toasty. So I'm like, hey, would you like some nuggets? Ask Chappelle how many times I've come in clutch for him with food at these things. I got his back. So yeah. Honestly, that is the most satisfying way to enjoy McDonald's. I agree. Hard agree. Did you have In-N-Out when you were in the West Coast? Papaya, I didn't. The only opportunity I got to get it on the West Coast, there was like a lineup of, I want to say 30 cars. And I was just like, I can't get everyone here to agree to do this. And I don't think I would want to say it. Let's just move on kind of thing. My boss gave us a t-shirt that suggests we're drinking the Kool-Aid. Should I explain to them the reference? Oh my God. Only if it'll be a funny interaction, question asker. Not if it'll get you in trouble or they'll feel some kind of way that you broke the bubble to them. You know what I mean? That line goes so fast. Really? Oh, damn. I did not know that. Papaya, what do you think about this notion that it is overrated? Because I've heard a lot that In-N-Out is overrated. It was Flavor Aid? Wait, Jay, what do you mean? Price-wise, it's still amazing in quality? Okay. I've heard it is reasonably priced, though. That is true. It ain't no $30 burger from Five Guys, which Five Guys might be my favorite burger, but my God, can I acknowledge that it's pricey. Have you started watching season 2 of Squid Game? I'm loving it so far. So I did not want to talk about Squid Game for similar reasons Blood on the Clock Tower, and that it just came out and I don't want spoilers out there. I've watched the whole thing. Leon and I watched the entire thing yesterday. And I won't share my feelings on it because I don't want to influence one way or the other, but I watched the entire thing. So maybe we talk about it New Year's Eve. Maybe that's the move. The fries are the biggest complaint, and even not that bad when you get them animal style. True, Papaya, but also I would say that if you have to douse your fries in the stuff, then it's not that good. But you're admitting that. So, what was the first 2 episodes? It was fun. In-N-Out burgers are not overrated. Their fries suck, though. There you go. Is the full season out or is it in stages? It's the full season is out. The full season is out, Mandy. That's what Kool-Aid wants you to think. We all know Kool-Aid Man rushed in there to change the packaging. Drinking the Kool-Aid comes from the Jonestown Massacre, but they didn't drink Kool-Aid. They were largely injected with and forced to consume tainted Flavor Aid, a knockoff brand for the Oh my God. I did not know there was an origin to drinking the Kool-Aid, and it sounds like it's a bad one. You're good. You're good, Jay. Thank you for filling me in on stuff, of course. Thanks for not talking spoilers. I got your back, Mandy. I got your back. The base is called Damn. Hey, Skelly! How you doing, my friend? How you doing, King? What you up to? Welcome in. Hope you've had a lovely holiday, man. Feels like there's so much potential for RHP to make more content running games like Blood Contact Traitors for all characters from the reality alumni and podcast communities. I was thinking that it's another way to keep building the network into something that thrives, even if Survivor ever goes off the air. Jura, that's honestly something that I've done with my Twitch streaming, with like, you know, the Among Us Goose Goose lobbies. Because then from there we went into doing RHAP Mafia. We've done the Traitors games have been fun. The Blonde Clock Towers have been fun. And I think that, at least for me, and this is true with a lot of content out there that I consume, at first when I discover creators, it'll be because I'm looking for a specific content, right? So, for example, I'm looking for commentary on Squid Game. I'll find a content creator that's talking Squid Game. I consume that content. If I keep coming back, it becomes less about the content, becomes more about the creator. And before you know it, I'm listening / watching anything that creator puts out. And this is true for me with RHAP. I came in because I wanted to find Big Brother commentary and Survivor commentary, found RHAP. Next thing I know, I'm listening to podcasts and recaps about shows I've never watched and do not plan to watch. And I'm enjoying the people. And I think that's like a big thing for me. And I think it's a big thing for modern day content. Like creative content creation space kind of thing. Have you had Shake Shack? I like the one they have a special sauce like In-N-Out. I've never had Shake Shack actually, and that is accessible to me. And rip on In-N-Out. Don't rip on. Wait, so you're saying don't rip on In-N-Out, Noe? Is that what you're saying? Good. Glad to catch you on here. Hey, Scout, pleasure's mine, man. That's what's Rob's question to Raven about Paul's Kool-Aid was all about? Oh my fucking God. So I always understood the drinking the Kool-Aid as in like you're being a follower. But I never thought of it. I never knew deeper than that. I just kind of got it off context clue. You know what I mean? That's a lot of how I've learned English is through context clues. So there's a lot of things I know, but I don't know the origin of until you try it. Hey, I'm not ripping on it. I said, I've heard it's overrated. Do you agree with the notion? That's what I said. If you have 3 minutes, Anthony Bourdain's video on In-N-Out is super informative on the quality. Well, I've heard that it is really good quality. That I have heard as well. Mikey, you cannot jump through off the top rope like this. Give me a warning, Mikey. Welcome in. I had Shake Shack for lunch today. Those are shakes worth getting in 30-degree weather. So is Shake Shack both good burger and good shakes? Remember when Rob asked? Yes, I do, Kay. I do. Now, knowing the con, I'm like, oh my God. Happy to DM you a great podcast episode that goes deep on what happened, plus is respectful to the victims, and also covers how insane genocide really was. Hey, Jay, please do. If I can make it happen. Ban A. Oh my God. AZ says In-N-Out sucks. I said that. I'm not eating from a restaurant that hides scriptures on their stuff. I don't care about In-N-Out. Best food in years. Ooh, jinx. All right. Chat, we have a longer question here that I'm going to read out here. I'm facing an unusual and somewhat delicate issue at work and could really use your advice. If I can help, question asker, I'm happy to do so. I keep a bowl of Skittles on my desk to share with my colleagues, but my boss has developed a habit that's starting to stress me out. Every time they walk by, they reach into the bowl and pick through all the Skittles to find the red ones. Ooh, I don't like that. I'm concerned about germs. I keep a little scoop beside the bowl, but they don't use it. I've noticed that my boss doesn't always wash their hands after using the washroom. And the thought of all those germs being transferred to the candy, everyone else, is all I can think about. On top of that, I don't want to offend my boss or risk any negative repercussions by bringing this up, as they're very particular about their preferences. How do I address this without getting fired? Low-key question asker, this is my feeling. I know this is a way for you to, like, you know, share with the colleagues. Fuck this. I think you remove the Skittles bowl, no more Skittles. I think maybe you get like a little bowl with some like bite-sized candies in it, but no more open bowl. No. If they're not doing that, yeah. Penny Paper says add a second bowl of only red Skittles if you still want to keep the Skittles trend. I have a feeling that's still not going to make you feel okay. I wouldn't feel okay. But no more unwrapped candy, I think, is the move for me. Because I just, it's one of those things where it's like, I'll never not think about that either. And that would be terrifying for me. So. Catnap, thank you for the follow. Welcome and first time chatter. What is your question? I got you. Is this a shout to the office? Okay, it might be. Sometimes the questions will be elaborate and there'll be a plot from a show. But hey, if this isn't a piece of advice anyone can take, it's from the office, it's all cool. But yeah, I would say do not keep the bowl out. I think we move on now. And you do like the little bite-sized candy, like the Halloween candies, essentially. Favorite / least favorite roles in Blood on the Clock Tower. Oof. Least favorite is tough. Because I almost want to on some like personal shit say I do not like being the imp. I like being the imp. The problem is I don't play often anymore. So like one of my fears is I come back to Blood on the Clock Tower after 2 months, 3 months of not playing, and I'm the imp. That would terrify me. Ironically enough, I like being a bad role in like Goose Goose. I like being the bad role in Among Us. But there's something about being the demon, the imp, that just doesn't do it for me. I don't mind being a minion. Let me be a spy. Let me be a poisoner. I do not mind. But fuck me, man. That imp role really does me in. Because I also have a bad, and I'll tell you this for free. And Scally, cover your ears. I don't like getting pressed when I'm the imp. But it's standard for the game, so I'll defend myself. But I think the most disrespectful thing that happens in Blood on the Clock Tower, which I say it's disrespectful, but it's really not, because it's just the game. But I have such a struggle when people have already decided that you're the imp and they just don't listen to you. Like, it's like, I'm trying to like do a little something. I'm trying to be like, oh no, but it could be this. I think it's this person. And when people don't even like, it's bad social game to not pretend you give a shit about what I say. And then people will just ignore what you're saying. And then it's just bad. It's so tough. It's like, that's when you get to the point where you're like, just murder me. I don't even want to play anymore. And I don't like getting that way. I try not to. I try and stay positive. But when you're not treating me like a human in the room, I can't stand that. Like, at least have the decency to pretend, like, fake it with me. You know, be like, oh, yeah, Pooya, that's a good point. And then later be like, nah, man, Pooya's bad. Let's get rid of him. At least that I'm like, cool. But if I can tell you're not even listening or you're mocking me, like, oh, okay, Pooya, it's actually not, yeah, it's actually Jofo that's the demon. Then I'm like, I can't. So maybe it is demon as my least favorite. I love the fortune teller. Y'all know this. I've bluffed as the fortune teller. I've been the fortune teller. So much so that I don't think I'll ever bluff it because I feel like I'll just get sussed immediately. Yeah, there's not a lot of roles that I don't like care for. Like a one-time role is fine. I think it's a unique game because when you're dead, you're still playing, so it's like fine. And I'm someone who, when I in Goose Goose, if I don't get a good role, I'm like, well, I'll just play detective, which is fine. So, you ever been the imp with Omar as your minion? It's a nightmare. Honestly, Arabin, star pass immediately. Fuck it, just let him take over. You'll play the next one maybe. So yeah. Next question. Do you use the Honey browser extension? Did you ever use the Honey browser extension? So, actually saw a very informative video about how Honey is a bit of a scam. I have used it in the past. Yes, I have used it in the past. So. I need to watch the scam video. Honestly, Scally, it's really good. I've not finished it, but Liana was watching it today as well. Highly recommend. Literally, scam, it never works. I don't recall ever getting a code from Honey that worked ever. The guy that broke this Honey story did such an amazing job. It's so impressive. So impressive. Like, there's a lot of good YouTubers out there that do stuff like this. And do like video essays that are super informative. I scoured the internet for codes instead. Now, Scally, low-key, I've done that too, and the codes almost never work either. Anyone on the crew have a birthday today? Great question. Anyone have a birthday? 28th of December? Speak now. If you could produce a creator product like drinks, coffee, what would it be? Honestly, like, you mean like I have a drink that or like a food item that is Pooya brand that I'm not peddling but selling? Like that? Nah, Pooya Prime, no. Honestly, I feel like coffee is a bit of me, but also I don't think that makes sense. What else is a bit of me? I feel like coffee is the one, though. I think coffee is the one. Hello, Aaron. First time chatter. Welcome in. I've used it to get codes and earned $100 gift. Target gift from. Oh, damn, Nicole. My partner's birthday is today, says McKenna. Mine is now in exactly a month since it's past midnight. Okay, Tomster. It's your half birthday, Jinx. Happy half birthday. All right, not it's Timothy Chalamet's birthday. He is not a member of Lesson 2 crew to my knowledge. Persian rugs. Well, this was specifically, I took it as food item, but Papaya, did you say any item or just food items? Timothy Chalamet's in the chat. Timothy's, we call him a goose goose guy. He only pulls up for goose goose, amongst goose. Not so much a pad boy. Have I played Dokapon Kingdom? Let me look this up. I haven't, first of all, but let me see what it is. It's a role-playing game developed and produced for the PlayStation 2. Oh, so, you know, I didn't have a PlayStation 2. I guess that it's on Switch as well, though, now that I'm looking at it. And I can get it on Steam. But no, I've never played it. Do you like coffee ice cream? I don't. I'm very basic with my ice cream. You don't speak English? You're from Brazil? Well, happy you found us all the way from Brazil. Also, the earlier question asker, I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help, my friend. It's tier list Tuesday, Timmy to you. Yeah, he may have left after we stopped the tier list. Poo yams. That doesn't work. But yeah, coffee could be the one. Coffee could be the one. Or low key, you know what? Chips. I would love a chip line. A chip line would be great. I think chips could be a fun one. Because I feel like chips are almost the ultimate utility snack. Because you could have chips with drinks. You could have chips with the movies. You could have chips while, like, anything. Chips are very much a utility snack. So that could be fun. And also no one, to my knowledge, no creator has really done chips like that. Like, you know, Mr. Beast has done the chocolate thing. I know some have done like gummies and stuff. Chips. A whole line, not just one flavor. Yeah, of course a whole line. Like 5 flavors at least to kick off, right? Like I would want an original, like just a salted / original, salt and vinegar. I would do a ketchup one because when I was a kid in Dubai, that was one of the first chips I ever had. / also Canada, shout out. That's 3. I feel like a cheese one as well, and then like a spicy one. Those would be the 5 I would kick off with. Those would be my 5 to kick off with. So if we ever make it, and by make it, I mean we make it, where we can do that, chips. Cover your ears. No, wait, first of all, shout out to you for looking out for Scally. Second of all, ketchup. Nipples for bottles. Wow, Scally, what are you talking about? Scally, turn off the other tab, Scally. Where were we? Canadian flavored chips. Yes. Ice Peg. Yes, exactly. All dressed is another good one, but man, maybe when we expand from the 5. Ooh, Duke of Deception coffee is great branding, Ice Peg. I love it. And like, would it be like the like, you know how some products have the picture of the person in the middle, like the middle of the logo, like the Quaker Oats guy? What if like I'm in the middle and like it's a picture of me in the middle of the chip bag like this? What if it's that? Or with the Duke of Deception line, I'm wearing my like cloak. What if it's that? Dessert Choco Taco chips. See, that I don't think that should be chip form. Ranch flavor, that's the thing, is that would be for people, not for me. Like if I made ranch flavor chips, know that that's for y'all, because I don't like ranch flavor. Unless it's cool. If the ranch is cool, I'm in. Yes. No, Mandy, the number one quote I've made in my lifetime that I feel like is a Pooya original, not a line from anywhere else. Home is where the candle is lit, and so am I. That candle line. Home is where the candle is lit, and so am I. That'll be kind of like my what are these mugs? Because the Ray Dunn, yeah, the Ray Dunn products. That would be my thing. It would be home is where the candle is lit, and so are my candles. Different scented candles, but that would be the saying on all of them. See, I've tried poutine flavored chips. They never hit like that. You could call the chip flavors Easy Pickins, The Audacity, Solid Shout, and Juked. Oh my God, that is phenomenal, Vinyl. That is phenomenal. The Easy Pickins would be like the simple one, right? It would be like the original, the salted. The Audacity, the Absolute Audacity would be the spicy one. Like, you dare be the spicy? That's the spicy one, okay? Solid Shout, you can't go wrong. Actually, Solid Shout is the original. Easy Pickins is salt and vinegar. Juked would be the ketchup. We get our boy into home goods with that mug? Yes. Start the line? Yes. What are the less than 2 candle flavors, though? I don't know. But every candle you buy comes with a little, like, the candle will have a little, this is the candle, right? It'll come attached with a little spray bottle here, and you use that spray bottle, it pumps air, and you use that little spray bottle to turn off the candles. That's how you turn off your candles. Chat, are we making a conglomerate right now? Are we making a whole business line right now? Weed scented candles? Ooh, that'd be delicious. I hate the implication that the candles are being eaten. No, to be clear, we're talking separate. We were talking chip line, and then we got into candles. The candles are not being eaten. Pooya Core International? Yes. Mr. Worldwide. Do you see the latest chess drama? 5-time chess champion getting disqualified from the World Rapid Blitz competition for wearing jeans and replied, "Fuck you" to the governing chess organization. So I saw an article right before I went live. Or sorry, I say article, that's a lie. I saw a post about it. But yeah, I guess wearing jeans is unprofessional in the chess world. Jeremy Traitors pod just dropped? What? What do you mean Jeremy Traitors pod just dropped? I am confused. Mandy, what does that mean? Maybe my YouTube is telling me now. The Jeremy one dropped like 3 days ago, I think. What? Wild. Yeah, Mandy, that dropped 5 days ago. I thought like Jeremy started a new podcast or something. I was like, wait a minute. Now YouTube notifications sometimes are they don't work for me low key. So back to candles. You got it. 100 nugget flavored chips. I don't know what that hit though. Beanie and hoodies for initial apparel line. Well, we do have beanies and hoodies. They got a merch store, which I would like to enhance. We'll talk about it more on Tuesday. That's one of the things I would like to get on better for the new year. But yeah, listen, Pooya Core merch, 100%. A spray bottle candle, and the scent is moist. There you go. But would you buy a candle that was moist flavored? Because what would that mean? I don't think anyone would want it. Sunshine, somebody did. Oh, no. Mandy, freeze all reward. Mandy, no rewards can be redeemed tonight. No rewards can be redeemed tonight. Made a mock-up and put it in the Discord. Damn, Papaya, no one works as fast as Papaya does, let me tell you. Where'd you put this? Which channel is? Did you tag me in this? Stream Talk? Stream Talk probably? Damn. Oh, what a throwback photo too. It's a Yankee candle. Scally, what are you doing? Gwyneth Paltrow. Oh my God, Daisy. No. Next question, chat. Swiftly moving on. When is the next Lunch Marble stream? I think the next Lunch Marble stream will be the next 24-hour stream. If and when that was to happen. That would be the next Marble stream. Sorry, Lunch Marbles to be specific. Because it would have to be lunchtime. And I don't think I would do a stream where it's specifically lunch themed only. So. At a small friend family gathering this year, there was a couple that I only see once a year, but they kept complaining about immigrants and other ignorant topics. Oof. Despite pushing back and trying to set them straight, they kept going. They kept saying, sorry, but this is how I feel. I felt like saying, what, that you're racist? I finally got up and said I had enough and left, but afterwards was told I should have just let it go. I'm still furious about it, but how would you handle the situation? Okay. So believe it or not, in situations where I'm the only immigrant in the room, or the only person of color, which doesn't happen, like it happens sometimes. Because being the only person in the room that represents that side, and also being in a room where stuff like that is being said, doesn't happen often to me. But in the times that it has happened, if it's someone I know very well, I will take them aside later and talk to them one-on-one, not in the public, like back and forth. But I try not get involved. I let them do their own thing, because ultimately it's not my job to educate somebody. And some people are just not gonna respond to that stuff. Some people will, which is why I would try the one-on-one if it's someone I feel like I can have a one-on-one with. Now, I will push back if I am not the only one in the room. / if, like, let's say there's 3 of us in the room and I know that this is a sensitive topic for my other friends, then I will be the one to push back, because I don't want them to have to. And they, not that they will, but it will bother them. So I might say something. I think the reason why I'm wired this way is because I kind of expect it, which is a sad reality to live in. I kind of expect it. So it's one of those things where I'm like, all right, well, wow, in a room with a bigot, that's unfortunate, but I'll just kind of like not let it go, but I'll just like try and move on from it. So yeah, that's kind of where I find myself in. Sky says, and if you're a white person that knows better, you should actively push back. Glad to hear you did. So Scally's like, hey, you did the thing. But as well, you said other ignorant topics, so it sounds like this wasn't like a one throwaway comment that they made and everyone was like, well, that was kind of weird. So I think if they kept going on and on, I'm happy that you were able to at least speak put it out there. After pushing back, if you get nowhere, no one deserves your presence. That's a good way to look at it. Jinx is right. Unfortunately, this will be the political rhetoric for the next 4 years. I'm actively terrified and a little bit like just in a place where, yes, you're absolutely right, and I don't want to think about it, but you're not wrong at all. You know what I mean? So yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, next question. Sorry, I blanked out a little bit, chat. Maybe the lack of sleep is not catching up to me. If you could delete one vegetable, what would it be? Celery. I don't fuck with celery, chat. Miss me with the celery. Celery can go. Celery can go. Celery can go. Yes, papaya. Yes. Celery is neutral. It is not. Celery is no flavor with the worst bite ever. I don't like the bite to celery. It's just like, and like you're chewing nothing. I don't love that chew. That chew ain't for me. What'd you think of Mike Brown getting fired for the Kings today? So, Papaya, I don't know much about him, but I've saw a tweet that was like coach after coach after coach after coach. How long was he the coach for the Kings? Only just was cooked down in chili or stew. I think that's his best form. Even then, I'm not about it. But also, I know some people like the celery with the wings, like it comes as like the side. I don't fuck with celery like that. This was my question, and yes, they're excited about Trump saying Canada is going to be a state. God help us. Oh my God, Ice Peg. A lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. I don't know how long I could sit there. Like, even though I don't say anything, I probably would have left the room or like done something else. I'll be like, oh, my phone suddenly is very appealing to me. Peas. I can tolerate peas. Miss me with eggplant. Eggplant is such an underrated vegetable. Such an underrated vegetable. Roasted eggplant goes hard. He just won Coach of the Year 2 years ago. Holy shit. Why did they fire? What's the Sacramento Kings' record? What do you mean celery is the best tasting veggie because it doesn't taste like a veggie? Veggies taste good to me. It does have no calories. This is true. Oh, 2 people said celery with cream cheese. Like, you dip it into the cream cheese, Sunshine, Mikey? Is that what you're saying? Eggplant lasagna is delicious. I agree. Eggplant normal day. What is that? Eggplant parmesan? Hell yes, says Mandy. They're 13-18. That is, yeah, that feels like a wild reaction to fire him. Something else must have gone on, no? Celery and chicken noodle soup is so good. Celery is like maybe the 5th thing in the chicken noodle soup that I might notice. I just don't like the texture, the bite. The bite does nothing for me, and the taste is not worth that bite. I don't like the bite. Celery and peanut butter is a go-to munchie snack. I guess my problem is that I will use a lot of the things celery goes good with. I will use something else for. But what would you delete, chat? What would you delete if not celery? Because let's be honest, there's going to be some you'll name and I'm like, oh, I could delete that. Just celery's top of mind for me right now. The next question is, do you watch Formula One? I do not. I do not watch Formula One. All right, this question is clearly some movie plot or nonsense. I saw this question in the chat already. This question is ridiculous. Okay, I'm locking the form now. We have one last question. Delete cooked carrots? What? Cooked carrots are incredible. Carrots are good in any form. Delete grapefruit is not a veggie. It's true, it's not a veggie. Zucchini is awesome, though. I love zucchini. I understand the texture issue you're talking about. Thank you, Pixie. I feel seen. I'll eat celery raw if it's chopped up real fine and something like chicken salad, but I won't take a bite of celery and start chomping. I don't mind cooking stuff either. Is mushroom a vegetable? Yes, mushroom is a vegetable. All of them. Tomster, stop this. Delete cucumber. Is cucumber? Cucumber is a vegetable, I guess. Why do you hate cucumbers, Jen? Delete onion. Onion is, I think, my favorite veggie. I have to retaste some veggies, but like I'm never eating beets. I love beets. Beets are great. I don't. No. I'm thinking of beets. Am I thinking of beets? I'm thinking of beets. Beets are okay. Beets are fine. When I have them, I like them, but I don't have them often. Whoever said that, I second deleting cooked carrots. Why, chat? Why? Cucumbers are bad. Really? I feel like cucumbers are good in things. I enjoy cucumber. I could do without turnips. Turnips, I don't love. I don't love turnips. Wow. Oh my god, so many onion deletes. I hate raw tomatoes. I know they're fruits. So what's funny is I grew up with cucumbers being fruits and tomatoes being vegetables, or at least that's how I took it. And that's because as Persians, we put cucumbers in the fruit basket. So I was like, oh, fruit. But then I was like, oh, they're not fruit. You know? The only explanation I have is that cucumbers taste bad. Gotcha. Can't think of any veggie I'd delete. Delete all the fruits instead. All the fruits, Mandy? Dear Lord. Beets and mushroom taste like dirt? Oh, I do not feel that way about mushroom. Mushroom is great. Raw onions are the worst. It's like eating straight up cartilage. But like, how often are you raw onioning it though? I feel like most onion forms to me are cooked. I guess like maybe in like I guess in like some forms you're right. It is not cooked. Especially red onion, I feel like typically is not getting cooked in a lot of things. But I love it. I love it. Raw tomato with some salt. See? Lori asking the questions, huh? Chow says raw veg, clear cooked. Raw veggies, clear cooked veggies in general. That's a bit of a hot take, Chow, isn't it? A bit of a hot take to me. Are you raw onion on a burger? That's about it. Hell, I agree with that, Amy, but even then, I feel like caramelized onions are better on the burger. But yeah, I agree. Raw onions on burgers are great. Most things I don't like are just texture thing. Like I love tomato sauces and paste, but I can't do a slice of tomato. Damn. Raw meat also clears. Stop being weenies. Okay, Chow. What are you, a wilderness expert? You're like, no, we don't like to cook them. We don't cook out here. Who needs a fire? All right, so the last question is, now that The Masked Singer is over, can you give us a little tease of what your new podcast with Liana will be? No. I think it's going to be worth the surprise. But I'll give you an exclusive that no one else is going to know about. And when I say no one else, I mean no one else is going to know about, okay? You're going to get that podcast in the next 2 weeks. We back. Caprese. Oh, that salad is delicious. 100%. 100% chat. 100%. Delicious. Pencil it in. In the next 2 weeks, it's coming. It's coming. All right, chat. Are we ready for some marbles? Is it that time of night already? Is it marble time? What say you? Strawberry legit started crying with Liana. It was a very sad episode. It was like a surreal moment recording that finale pod. Like, it was really sad. On Twitch or RHAP? What, the pod? It's the podcast on it'll be on RHAP, Polly. Oh, Advent calendar time. Thanks for the reminder, Jill. Yes. Maybe we should all could be salad on New Year's Eve and share pics. I would love that. That'd be a great plan. All right, let's do the Advent calendar real quick before we pivot. Because I haven't opened a bunch of them. If it helps, you can keep recording Mass Singer puns. Just send them to me. Scally. If it helps. Okay. Also, oh my God, someone earlier, if you're still in the chat, you talked about that game that's Among Us-ish, and you played it with friends and you enjoyed it. I just remembered that I read that message and I then forgot to reply to it. I've not played that game yet. The detective was like a paper company. No, it's not paper company. But the Among Us game that's like the company game or whatever. I've not played it yet. I would love to at some point, but I've not tried it out. But I've heard good things. I think Russ was like, you would enjoy this. Dalen Dawson, yes, thank you. I don't remember who said it, but if you're still here, I apologize. I didn't mean to not respond. All right. So, to recap, wow, we have a lot to open here. So, these are the ones we already have. This is the advent calendar that I got after losing the marbles wager. Okay. So we have a bunch more to open now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to remove these parts now so you can see them better. There we go. Which is my fave so far? I really like the cool guy gingerbread. Might be my favorite. All right, let's keep opening these then. 14 is... Ooh, another gingerbread. Okay. 15 is... Oh, it's a reindeer fry. Okay, reindeer fry, little baby reindeer fry. We love it, we love it. All right. Then we have the elf chicken nugget. Then we have, okay, festive pizza. Home is where the pizza is lit and so am I. Okay. Then, what was that? 17. Then we have 18. Ooh, pretty fly for a fry guy. Okay, little festive fry looking all cool and shit. 19 is... Ooh, I think this is a special one, Mandy. It's a tree with a star on top that swirls. Oh, you know what? The other one also has the star on it. I think this is not that special. So... What Ducky family photo? What am I missing in the chat? Is this Mandy lore that I don't know about? I'm trying to be the Mandy Lorian, if you know what I'm saying. In that I made a pun, okay? The Mandy Lorian, get it? Sick. All right. Cool pizza! Pizza's cool! $21 is... The tree is pink! It's a pink tree! It's a pink tree! All right. The pink tree might be the most unique one. 22 is... All right. No offense to the gingerbread boys, but after the cool one, they all fell off. What is this? Love me. They rejected me. Love me. I'm the gingerbread boy. Love. Get the fuck. Okay. All right. And then 23 is pizza. And you know what they say about pizza? Even when it's basic, it's still good pizza. All right, we're down to the final two. 24 is... I think pink tree is my favorite one now, yes. Okay, this is a tree that was backwards. Yeah, this one wants to be the pink tree so bad. You're not. You're just regular. Sorry. All right, we got one more left, and it's 25. And 25 is... Ooh! We got cool guy nugget. But here's the rub, okay? It's a spicy nug. You know how I know it's a spicy nug? Watch this, chat. Ah! I dropped it. Okay, why did I scream like it was glass? It's not gonna be broken. It's a spicy nug because look at the color difference, chat. Is orange. Yeah, spicy nug might be in my top 3. Imagine you're watching, you're streaming, you're floating around Twitch, and you click on my stream for the first time, and this is the first thing you see. Hey, thank you for picking this advent out, Mandy. This was a fun journey, and I have a lot of cool toys now. Some of these will probably make it to the background at some point. Some of these may go not unforgotten, but we'll see what I do with them. Okay, so my top 3 is fairly easy to tell you the truth. Let me put you back where you were here. This is my top 3. The spicy nug, the pink tree, and the cool guy ginger boy. Thank you. Scally, that was not meant to be a clip, Scally. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who caught that? AZ caught that. Yo, there's a pepper on the hat. Hey, I said focus on the camera. Camera, now's not the time to let me down, camera. Here. There we go. A little chili on it. Very cool. All right. All right, chat. No, I put it in the wrong spot. I'm acting like they have to be in the right slot. They don't. They don't. We advented. You noticed that I didn't say anything? Why not? All right, and then we put this one here. And here. All right, chat. Red Hot Chili Nugget is incredible. All right, chat. I'm about to say it. We're about to move to marbles, doing a cheeky fiver tonight. So this is where I will say to those of you that do not like the marbles, or you're here for the Q&A/advice/just chatting portion, and you're about to leave, I do appreciate you, first of all, for giving me so much of your time this year. I appreciate you for hanging out with me the last Friday night of the year. It really means a lot to me, and I hope you had fun. I will be back here doing very much similar to what we did tonight, New Year's Eve. So Tuesday, we'll be here. We'll be hanging out, ringing in the new year together. So let's do that, okay? Come through, hang out, vibe with us. Appreciate you. And then, if you're sticking around, we're about to marble it up, chat. Appreciate you, Kay. Yes. Jess is Quake and I'm fighting a dragon right now. Don't tell me there's a dragon in Enshrouded and I'm missing it. Do not tell me that's a thing. I feel like I've fallen behind. Jimmy! Thank you for the 50th month. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Welcome back in with a tier 2. How you doing, Jimmy? How's your not been? There are others. Can we tame them, Liv? Are you going to be getting a... Okay, I got to Google what this is, Scally. I feel like this is a ruse. Jellycat soft toys and gifts. Ooh, hold on. Oh, this is cool looking. Clyde Capybara looks cool. Oh, these look soft. Are they soft? Yes, I think Scally would 100% scamaz me if he could. I want a cat one. How much are those? Jellycat Jack. Nah. Bashful Gray Kitty is cool, actually. Kitten Caboodle? I'm sorry. Kitten Caboodle is awesome. Oh, Amuse Bean Kitty. Amuse Bean Kitty as well, I would like. Napping Nipper Cat. Nah, I'm good. I'm not even gonna click on amphibians. Dragons and dinosaurs. No. Yeah, I would get a cat. I would get a cat. Okay. Y'all ready for some marbles, chat? You ready to marble it up? Because it's time to marble it up, folks. They're not jellicle by the sounds of it. No, I don't think we can boom anymore, AZ. It's been ruined. The Costco guys ruined boom. They're super expensive plushies that are trending right now. Ah, I see. What caused them to trend, Scally? Because I have to assume they're not new, right? All right. I want the giant avocado. I'd be down for that. Just getting here. Big question. Will there be a Goose Goose this Sunday? Jimmy. So there will not be a Goose Goose this Sunday. The 200th is officially going to be January 5th. So that's the plan. Very excited for it. But I will be live for New Year's Eve. I'll be live for New Year's Eve. So there will be a stream coming Tuesday. And then that week it'll be Tuesday and Friday and Sunday. They've been around for a few years, but they've been everywhere now. That's what I'm saying. How did they get there? I heard someone say Rizzler in real life yesterday. And Jen, were you able to maintain your balance, or did the cringe knock you to the ground or knock your balance off? Because it would definitely take me out. When does Asia return? I'm hoping we can get Asia back for number 200. That's the plan. But I think as of now, she's officially like, I think she can come back anytime now. You can go to this cafe in the city where they fake cook you one that looks like a food, and they're like $50 each. Oh, they fake cook you what? Like a burger jelly cat? Is that what it is? So yeah, next week to plan my snacks for 200. Oh, hell yeah, Jimmy. What's on your short list right now for the snacks, though? You know I like a good snack talk. Let's do it. Probably won't be able to catch New Year's Eve stream, but excited for the VOD. And Kay, now that we fixed the VOD issue, you're guaranteed good audio. You're guaranteed good audio for the VOD, which I'm happy about. Because let me tell you, that would have been my worst nightmare personally if the VOD would be ruined. But now we're guaranteed it's good. Yep. Oh God. Why would anyone want that experience, Scally? Would you want that experience? Be honest. Be honest, Scally. Be honest. No, thank you. Yeah, we know better, Scally. We know better. All right, this is where the music gets a little bit, we're going to make it a little louder. But still not overbearingly loud. I need to have Skittles, maybe 100 of them. Jimmy, like, would you separate them to make sure it's 100 exact? And out of combo, do you have a specific color of Skittles you like? Because I would say, I think some people think I eat Skittles weird. I need to spend my money on sensible things like Funko Pop. Scally, are you becoming a Funko Pop boy? Is this a new thing? Keep my name out of your mouth. Hey, I'm not a curse, chat. I'm not a curse, okay? No, you do that for 24-hour stream, right? Or am I misremembering? Oh my God, did I do that? Did I eat? Oh my God, I did do something like that. I did do something like that. Oh my God, you just unlocked a memory I forgot I had, Jimmy. But red is your go-to. Oh no, Jimmy. You might not know the full context of this, Jimmy, but earlier tonight we had a question in the forum, and someone mentioned that they put out a bowl of Skittles for their coworkers to enjoy and share in, but their boss walks past this container every day and handpicks the red Skittles only, and like touches everything basically to get the Skittles. And yeah, I'm assuming you're not their boss. Because they're also like, yeah, the boss doesn't wash their hands. I don't know what to do. I was like, just dump the idea. Just don't do the jar anymore, or the container. All right, I'm joining up too. All right, chat. Stakes for tonight are straightforward. It's the welcome back package. You do a handful at a time. Jimmy, that's exactly what I do. I eat a handful of Skittles at a time. I don't do one piece. I'm trying to taste the goddamn rainbow. We're putting all of them in the mouth. Okay? A mouthful at a time. That's how I ride. So easy welcome back pick in chat. Top 3 VIP badge with 1 extra random Google one. So 4 total tonight. The Halloween size fun is the only candy to share a bowl like that. Right, the fun size ones. Yes. Yes. Mandy, can I ask one last favor for tonight's stream? Can you run the top 20 prediction in case anyone wants to get more brownie points? Oh, no worries, man. You're all good. Thank you. All right. Make it Mandy in the top 20. Mandy's doing some clipping right now. You'll have to deal with me. I wanna listen to some classic music from my very talented friend. Okay? And it's this man right here. It's the one and only. Ugh, he's so talented. All right. Predictions been done. We're ready to go. Let's do it. What do I think about Baltimore being first place? I love it, of course. Repeater Spine, I've not played the new Marvel Rivals yet. No. All right, let's kick it off. Good luck, everybody. Oh, he's so fucking talented. I love Phil so much. That's my guy right there. All right, let's get back into the marbles here. All right, out the gate we have Joelle in the lead. Jabina in the lead? Joelle in the lead. Jabina in the lead. Lead switches a little bit. We got quite a few people. Jabina skip. Oh, Jabina. The Jabina skip has activated. Who said curse, huh? Who said I put curse? Who said I put curse? Jabina just took the lead in a big way, okay? Who said curse, huh? Don't you wish I said your name now? No. You wanted me not to say your name, and you probably don't now, innit? AZ, huh? Don't say my name, AZ? What happened, huh? Jabina, I said Jabina's name. Look, Jabina's in the lead. Jabina's about to break the record for this map. And Jabina is the record holder and the winner of the map. Congratulations, Jabina, you did it. Meanwhile, in second place, we got Penny Paper coming in. Yes, we love the Baltimore Ravens. That's our team right here. Okay, Penny Paper is your second placer. We're looking for third place. Looks to be a four. Oh, a lot of people vying for that spot here. And AJ looking to lock it in. AJ Daniels, AZ. Thank you for giving us up to Damien. Appreciate you. Damien, welcome into Lesson 2 crew. Compliments of the one and only AZ. All right, and there we go, chat. That's our top 10. Somehow Liv has made it to the top 10. Who said the mods were rigging it? I think I agree with you because I also don't. So anyway, that's fine. That's fine. I despise the Baltimore Ravens as a Steeler fan. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. All right, chat. There you go. Those are the scores for that first group here. I'm going to scroll a little slow so you can see everyone else is finishing. 33 made it out of a 57 possible. So that's not bad. That's more than half, which we will always take. I don't want to listen to this song. This song is not the song you think it is. That's not it. No. 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 All right. Also, Scally was first out the gate in the beginning. Look at him in second to last. No, third last. But also, I say that as someone who dumps. So what do I know? You know? Hey, listen, better dead last than doof is what I say. Scally, you at least you finished. I can't say the same. All right. 57 participants. Jill, out the gate, you look like you have the best starting spot possible. Good luck to you. Let's see how this goes. All right, here we go. Out the gate, Jill in the lead, but y'all know how it goes. First one through the hole here. That's who we're following. Money's on Zokes. His name popped out. Okay, okay. Also, quick fantasy football update. Jill, I said Jabina's name and Jabina won. Remember this. Boyku in the lead. Uh-oh. Jabina is in the lead once again. I can't see anymore. Boyku is... Oh my god, Boyku, you got hella stuck there. You got hella stuck. Pixie Sticks in the lead. Jabina in second. Little fantasy football update for you, chat, and those of you who may care to know. So I made the playoffs, right? And then I immediately got smoked in my first game. I lost handily. Something Pixie Six cannot say. So Pixie Six came in first. Second place is Genrads with Zokes making podium. So you said Zokes' name stuck out to you. Podium. And then I was in the consolation bracket, which means I'm playing for 5th place as my best possible finish. I won my match against an upset. I pulled an upset. We went into the last game of the week, and I was facing... So it was the Green Bay game, and I was facing Kalish. He had the Green Bay quarterback. I had the kicker from Green Bay, and I had Josh Jacobs from Green Bay. And I won. I pulled an upset. I got more. I needed 15 more points to just tie, and I beat Kalish. So now I'm in the consolation bracket matchup for 5th place, and I'm hoping to get there. So we'll see. Congrats, Pixie Sticks. All right, 5 people doomed, which is better than last time. I think I finished this time, which is an upgrade. 34th place. We'll take it. Not a game changer, but we'll take it. All right. Yeah, Melissa, Papaya, Daisy, Athelia, and Walling were the 5 doomfers, which is fine. Chin up. We still got 3 more to go. Okay. Made the playoffs at 60. We're 6 out of 10 make it at 5-7. Now I'm in the new championship against the first seed who went 11-2. And I'm getting smoked as I expected. The fact that you made it to the finals is worth its weight in gold, honestly. It's a W in and of itself. All right. I am in the middle of the pack somewhere, which is fine. All right. Let's kick it off, chat. Good luck to you. This one doesn't seem to have a record, so we could be setting the record on this one. So let's see how this goes. Your money's on Jill this round. Okay, Lori. It's a bit of pressure, but let's see if Jill can handle it. Out the gate. Oh, we already have... Oh, this one looks like it's cut down the middle. Yeah. Oh, my God. Boyku in the lead once again here to kick it off. And Boyku gets stuck, unfortunately. Opening the door for Kim. Honey Badger? Christine jumps. Oh, no. Christine dumps, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. There, you don't want to go off the side. Liv also goes off the side here. Oh, a lot of dumps have happened. Now we got Boyku. Oh, my God. Little Leaf has dropped. Okay, I can see why this map has a lot of dumps. Or no record, actually. A lot of dumps, including myself. I took a plunge of death. Boyku. Oh, my God. Boyku fell off the side. We have Ambi in the lead now. Damien in the running. Jill still in the lead. Miss Americana here but stuck? Question mark? Oh my God. What is this fucking map, chat? Jill has doomed as well. What is this map? Yeah, Chaotic Absurd doesn't even begin to put it lightly. Miss Americana could still make it though. Slow but smooth? Smooth is fast? Nope. I regret to inform you. Nope. Okay, Arabin said, fuck this, I'm out. Goodbye, Arabin. Wow, no one's going to finish this one, are they? Oh my God, Hannah, no! Sunny drop. You got this? Question mark? Where are you going? Backwards? Oh no. Oh my God, no. Ambi is still in the running. Sunny drop trying to make it through. Ugh, I feel like you need speed to go through this crevice to land there. But even there, it's not a guarantee you'll get there. Sunny drop has Sunny side dropped into the Doomph. We have Joelle and Ambi, our only two hopes. I mean, Ambi? Oh my God, Ambi went for the skip and missed. Joelle's our only hope at a completion, chat. Joelle's our only hope. Joelle, you got this. We believe in you. If Joelle wins this, I think Joelle just gets a VIP badge outright. I feel like that completing, being the only one to complete it is always huge. And I think you'd be setting the record for the course as well. Yeah, this map is, I don't think Weed will give you this map. As we wait and see if Joelle can overcome what 55 of us couldn't. And that's this weird ass map. All right, Joelle taking a stab at going into that corner. Just has to avoid all the boosters that take you to the wrong direction. Oh no. Oh, smooth. Okay. Oh, fuck. Nice. Great. Dude, what a waste of our time, chat. Fourth map it is. I say if everyone knows we do a redo. How do we redo at that point is the thing. Could I have done a redo? Could I have reset that map? I'm not sure. I should have read that first. All right. All right. Repeat response. This map's pick. Okay. You've had what? You've had two predictions. One was a Doomph. One was a third place. We'll see how this one goes. Good luck, everybody. Bam, 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 bam. Sunny Drop. Thank you for using your Prime here with us. Welcome back into Lesson 2 crew. Thank you for being here for 3 months with the crew. And thank you for using one Prime sub right here with the Lesson 2 crew. I do appreciate it, Sunny Drop. All right, chat. Let's see how this goes. As we get Ro Jimmy in the lead. Oh, and the round and round we go. Who's going to get through here first? Looks like AZ may have taken the inside loop here, but hey, nothing is guaranteed, okay? Oh, and we have Liv making it through first. Okay. Liv Ahmad on the stream. Zooming in for the early lead. Can Liv maintain? Ooh, Liv skips the thingies. Very smart from Liv. As do a couple other people by the looks of it. Thomas has dumped. Liv very much going in like a clinic on this, but there are people there that could pull an upset here and take Liv's spot. But Liv's about to get a perfect throw down the hole. Oh, quite a few people here. It's actually going to be a very interestingly competitive game here. AZ has taken the lead over. Arabin has taken the lead now. AZ and Tomster foolery. All right, be careful. This is a very bad spot for AZ, who is out of the running just like that. Opening the door for... Okay, it's doing the thing where it's not showing me who the true leader is, I think. I think we're in the back here, aren't we? Lil Leaf has dumped. I think Corey's in the lead by the looks of things. Yeah, I think Corey's in the lead over here. We're getting a lot of movement here. The opposite of what Ninja got. Arabin has fallen. Corey looks to be in the lead, I think. Not Boom. Tall Skinny Ben is out. Has Corey clinched it? That's the question everyone's asking. Oh, the answer is no. Corey has been doomed, opening the window of opportunity for someone else to snipe this win. Tomster being the next person closest. And I think Tomster is your winner. Congratulations to Tomster. Jabina going for another podium here. Kim trying to secure his third place as well. Going head to head with Little Miss Andrea and Toriorio for that spot. All right, third and fourth have been determined. Oh my God, did Toriorio dumph? Oh my God, tragic here. Mimi the Great, who was in the back, about to get a top 5 finish. Congratulations. All right, and now we start getting our finishers. Oh my God. Wow, I dumped. Are you kidding? No, I made it. I made it. I was ready to get mad. Oh, Liv, who was in the lead, has now dumped. Wow. Wow. What were the scenes? Congratulations to Tomster on that victory. I finished 22nd. My birthday is the 22nd of February, so we'll take it. All right, 26 people completed this one. Wow, a lot of doomps on this one. I think more than half the map doomped. One more. Beware Brutal Carnival. That doesn't sound like it's going to be smooth either, chat. Imagine me being decent at marbles. Scal, you're better than you give yourself credit for. Stop this. Exclamation play for the last one, chat. We've had a lot of dumps tonight, so if you just play one race, you might end up in the top 3. Who knows? I think the only one that's guaranteed, I think, top 3 right now is Jabina, if I have to predict. Because Jabina won one and then podiumed another one. Or has been in the top 10, I think, 2 other times. All right. Good luck, everybody. All right. Jill in the lead right now? Question mark? Boyku steals first place. I want to hear this again. All right. Jill's in the lead. Lori, were you one prediction early? That's the question. Oh, we got quite a few dumps there happening. Jill looking unopposed right now. Mimi the Great, though, making a late push here. Ooh, and Mimi the Great takes the lead over just like that. Jill said, nah, you ain't beating me. Mimi the Great takes over. No, Mandy. No. We like polite Poppy, not diss track Poppy. No, I don't. I hate it here. I think if you bet against me, you're about to get dividends, my friend. Dividends. It's the holidays. Exactly. We don't roast me on the holidays. Come on now. Why? I've not been naughty this year. Why am I getting punished? Did you really bet all your money? Oh my God. Arabin, come on now, Arabin. I'm happy you believed in me. Mimi the Great going for it. Mimi the Great is your winner. Scally going for it. Scally giving it a shot. Can Scally get second place after talking shit about his own marble? I think Scally got it, folks. He did. He got fourth place, though. And a world record? Oh, that's huge. That's huge for these finishers right here. He really is. He's nice with it. All right. We're not done, though. Boyku's still going. Jabina's still trying to make it 5 seconds. I think the people up there are about to get doomed to oblivion, unfortunately. And yes, so it is. Congratulations to Mimi the Great, who locked it in. Only 16 people completed it. 14 people got points. A lot at stake here. Top 3 VIP badges are about to drop, okay? One of you will also get a randomly assigned one for a total of 4 VIP badges incoming. Third place, Janrads, congratulations. In second, Mimi the Great, GG's. And I believe number 1 has to be Jabina. It is. Congratulations are in order. The VIP badges are about to get deployed right here. Jill, you are very close, Jill. 4th place tonight. So Jabina, congratulations. Scally, you got a top 10 finish. There you go. The real Genrads. And Mimi the Great, you get to retain your VIP badge when I remove all the other ones over the next week. All right. So I did not make top 20, as you can see with your lovely eyes. We got wrecked. So let's see how bad we got wrecked as we see the rest of the order here. "45th." Okay. Wow, tragic. Tragic, chat. Tragic. So the question of does 10 get a VIP badge, Scally, can only get answered by one thing and one thing only. The random number generator that I'm going to pull up right now. We're going to randomize from the number 4 all the way to the number 61. One of you is about to get a VIP badge. In the event that it's a repeat, aka someone that already has a VIP badge, I'm just going to roll it again and you can keep. Okay? That number is going to be... So it is a reroll, but I would like you to know the number 45 popped up, which, as you can see, is me. I can't get a VIP badge. How long's a VIP badge last after you get it? Honestly, it's incredibly subjective because sometimes you keep it for longer, sometimes you don't. It's all random. All right. Well, it's 45 is not going to count, so we re-roll. It really rigged. Another one. 36. Who's lucky number 36? Corey, you get to retain. One more roll. 7. Who's number 7? Sunny Drop, congratulations on your VIP badge. After 2 re-rolls, Sunny Drop has dropped in to the VIP lounge. Congratulations. Sunny Drop 73. Perfect. Okay, there we go. All right, chat. Thank you for an incredibly fun stream. It was great to be back. I felt like we didn't miss a step tonight. It really felt like 2 weeks hadn't gone by since the pad. I had a good time. I hope you did too. Like I said, I'll be back on Tuesday for a stream. You will have a Goose Goose VOD on YouTube on Sunday in case you're looking for your fill before the big 200 live next Sunday after. And then Tuesday night we'll be here live. I'm thinking of going live at 9, so we have 3 hours. Subject to change, but right now I'm thinking 9 p.m. is the big picture ATM. Okay? That's kind of what I'm on at that's what I'm on at the moment, okay? All right. Y'all, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hope you have a good night. Less than 2s in the chat one time. Thank you for making this space inclusive, supportive, loving, and fun, and hilarious, and shady, but the right amount of shade, not the full shade. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. Peace, peace.